Hello, my name is Darren Thomas and I am the Director of Educational Research Techniques. In this particular video, we're going to be looking at how you can add annotations to visualizations with Python. So let's go ahead and see what we can learn. All right, so I'm inside Python and I'm going to be first adding my libraries so that we can have the tools we need to make the visualizations. So we have three libraries we're going to be working with. So the first one is Seaborn, that's for data visualization. The second one is PyDataset. We're going to be particularly importing a function called data. That's where we're going to get our actual data from. And then in line number 3, we're going to be importing matplotlib because that's going to be also used for our visualizations. Now, following that, we're going to be, of course, preparing our data. It's not very complicated in this particular example. All we're doing is using the data function, which is will be imported in line number 2 up here in this cell. And we're going to be loading the data set called prestige. And we're going to create an object called df. And then right here, we're just going to run the head method to take a quick peek at it. So let's go ahead and run this. So you can see right here that the prestige data set is focused on various occupations. That's in the first column to your left. And it's measuring each of these columns or each of these occupations with 6 different variables: education, income, women, prestige, census, and the type. And so we're going to be working with this, focusing primarily on education, income, and prestige, I believe. So our first visualization is going to be focused on just making a simple comment or annotation inside a visualization. So in this first line right here, we're going to be focused on making a scatter plot. So we're going to be calling Seaborn, that's what SNS stands for. We're calling the scatter plot method. We're going to graph education on the x-axis, income on the y-axis, and our data is going to be df, which is what we made up here, where we take the prestige data. Then we're going to use the some tools from matplotlib. We're going to use the .text or the text method. We're going to locate the text at x equals 6, y equals 25,000. Here is the actual text we're going to include. The max income is over 25,000. And then right here, the font dic right here, this particular argument is for the text that we're displaying. So it's going to hang from the left basically, and the size is going to be large. And then the show method is just to actually display our visualization. So if I press Control Enter, you can see our plot. So you can see education is clearly on the x-axis, income is on the y-axis. You can see there's a slight relationship between education and income. As education increases, income generally increases. It's not a very strong relationship, but it is still present. And then of course you can see our text here. The max income is over 25,000, which is kind of focusing on this particular dot right here. Notice also that our text is at x equals 6. It starts right here, and y equals 25,000. That's why our text right here. Excuse me. So that's our first example. So this is one way to add information to a visualization using, of course, tools through Python. Now our next trick is going to be using an arrow. The arrow is just a little bit more of a way to provide emphasis, but I want to first show you our data again. This will be important in a second. Just hold on to that for a second. And then I'm going to show you the code for actually making the actual visualization. So this is a little bit more complicated. And of course, there's always more than one way to do this. Now, we want to point an arrow to this dot right here. This is the guy right here. And so we're doing this the manual way. Of course, there's other ways to do this, but we're just going to shoot for this. And so I know that the highest salary is actually general managers. I just know that from looking at the data manually. Again, there's a more accurate and efficient ways to do this. So I need to find a way to indicate to Python to point the arrow to this dot right here, representing general managers. So what do I do here? I'm going to do a query where I'm going to pull this particular information. So first we're going to do women underscore census. So we'll do a query where we're looking for whoever has the data, whoever has the value women equals 4.02 and census equals 111130. And again, that's indicating general managers. Then prestige, we're doing prestige and type. So women and census, those are the two data points right here, and then prestige and type. So for prestige type, we're doing 69.1 and type professional. Again, these values all come from general managers. So I'm telling Python to focus on the values in general managers. That's what I'm doing. Now notice that I'm leaving out education and income because I'm going to map these on my X and Y axes in my scatter plot. So I'm using the last four columns here, these last four variables, to identify the actual data point that I want Python to point the arrow to. Next, I make my scatter plot. We've seen this before. There's nothing new in this code. And then below that, we do our annotate. So we give it a name, general managers, and then we give it an XY. So I'm telling it women's census dot education. So I'm pulling these values right here for the X values, because if you notice closely, the women variable and the census variable are not in the scatter plot. So I'm telling Python to find these. That's what I'm telling it to do. Then also I'm doing the same thing with prestige with income. Find prestige underscore type. So I'm taking this one right here. Again, prestige and type are not in the actual visualization. They are in the actual data, but not in the visualization. So this is going to help Python to find the actual dot that I want, the actual data point that I want. Then XY text, I'm telling it where to put the text at, basically. And then of course, arrow properties. This is the color of the arrow, how wide it is, and the shrink value. And lastly, the background color. So lots going on here. Enter. We're not worried about this error message. And so right here, you can see that our information general managers, that comes from right here. It starts at X equals 6.5 and Y equals 15,000. So 6.5 is about right here. And then you can see how it starts right there at 15,000. And then it points all the way to our data point right here. And this information for the data point is, of course, found right here in our XY. This is the data point that we're trying to find. It finds it. And then the text is located right here. That's what's going on. That's why the arrow goes from here to here. The second argument, XY text, is where general managers is going to be at. And then the first argument, XY, is where the data point that we want to point to is at. That's how it works. So you can see a lot going on, but if you take it piece by piece, it really makes it clear. What might be the hardest thing to understand is this idea about using this .query method. This is important because you are taking the data that is not in the visualization to locate the actual row that you want, which is this row right here. That's what we're doing. Now the last one is going to be a lot simpler. I think it's a better way to end the discussion here, and that is using text and color to annotate something. So let's take a look at the code. So we're going to start with the if-else statement. So we're making a object called prof, or prof, P-R-O-F, and we want something to be orange if the type equals professional. Else, we want it to be light gray for any other type. Okay, that's what we're doing here in this row. And after that, we're making a reg plot. This is our method this time. We're still graphing education and income. The data is still DF. We don't want a regression line because that's not the purpose of this. And then we're using a scatter plot. So this is a little bit different. The face colors is going to be defined by prof, or this guy up here. So again, if the type is professional, it'll be orange. If it is not professional, it'll be light gray. And the alpha has to do with like the level of transparency of the dots. And then of course we got to annotate it. You've seen this before. The .text method, X equals 11, Y equals 23,000. This is the text that we're going to put in there. So go ahead and run this. And so you can see that our general manager text is right here underneath it. The professionals are colored orange. The people who are not professional, that's the blue collar and white collars in this data set, are colored light gray. And then our text is at 11. You can see it starts right here at 11, right there. And then it goes up and it stops at 23,000, right underneath our little star dot right there. And that's it. A lot of really cool things you can do, but this is how we handle things with Python. So let's go ahead and review what we've talked about and then conclude this video. So in this video, we looked at how to add annotations to visualizations with Python. And so we started by making a simple comment here. That's what we did after we, of course, loaded our libraries and prepared our data. And so we just added this text, max income is over 25,000 to the plot using the .text method. That's what's new in this video. Then we learned how to add arrows and also annotations. So in this example right here, again, we had to do the query where we had to identify the row that we wanted, which again, this is all done manually. There's more efficient ways to make this happen. We set up our scatter plot right here, and then we did our annotation. We had to set our XY this is for the dot that we want. This is the text we want to add, and this is the text location that we want to include at the XY text. Then of course we had to set up some various characteristics for the properties of our arrow using arrow props. And we made this visualization right here. General managers is right here at this arrow. Lastly, we did some annotation with color and also adding some text. We shaded all the ones that are professionals orange, those who are not professional as light gray, and then we added a little text about general managers, which is the dot that has been the star of this video. So again, I want to thank you so much for listening and watching. My name is Darren Thomas. I am the Director of Educational Research Techniques. You have a great day and take care.